Hello students, let us discuss a topic which is magnetic force on a current carrying conductor. जो टॉपिक है टॉपिक में ऐसा लिखा हुआ है कि अगर एक कंडक्टर जैसे कोई एक वायर है जो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड में अगर हम लोग प्लेस करते हैं तो वो कितना फोर्स एक्सपीरियंस करेगा उसको हम लोग को कैलकुलेट करके दिखाना है. ठीक है. एज फॉर द डायग्राम अगर यहाँ पे देखोगे दिस इज योर डायग्राम. ओके, दिस इज अ वायर विच आई हैव ऑलरेडी कंसीडर्ड क्रॉस सेक्शन ऑफ द वायर. ओके, सो दिस इज अ वायर which is carrying a current and it is placed in a magnetic field. The direction of the magnetic field is along x direction. So if you place the conductor in a magnetic field, it will always experience a force, and according to the Flemish left hand rule, it should be perpendicular to the magnetic field. So the direction of the magnetic force will be towards y direction. Then if I consider the direction of the electron, if you consider here in the wire, the electron is flowing towards the upper side. Okay, this is the flow of electron. If the flow of electron is towards the upper side, then obviously the current direction will be towards the downward direction. So this is the direction of the current. Now, what we need to do for calculating the magnetic force on this conductor, we cannot calculate over the whole as a first. Firstly क्या करना होगा, पहले हम लोग को इस वायर को छोटे छोटे पार्ट में डिवाइड करना होगा. ठीक है, उसी छोटे पार्ट से हम लोग क्या करेंगे, वही वाला पार्ट हम लोग कंसिडर करेंगे और वहीं पे मैग्नेटिक फोर्स का वैल्यू निकालेंगे पहले. देन उसके बाद हम लोग पूरा टोटल में जाएंगे. जैसे ये जो वायर है तो हम लोग पहले इसका हम लोग कैलकुलेट करेंगे ओनली फॉर दिस पार्ट. ठीक है, सो इफ आई कैलकुलेट फॉर दिस पार्ट, ओके, देन आफ्टर दैट इफ आई वांट टू कैलकुलेट अ मैग्नेटिक फील्ड ओवर द होल वायर, व्हाट आई कैन डू, आई हैव टू डू इंटीग्रेशन ओवर दैट पार्ट. Firstly, let us see what is the magnetic force experienced by only this simple part, that is a single part which is having a length of element dl. This is an element. Okay. Now, first of all, if I consider what is the force experienced by the electron, let us see that one. Force experienced by the electron. So the force experienced by the electron I can consider as Fm is equals to, since I am considering electron, magnetic force formula is QV cross B. Q means charge. Since I am considering electron, I will be writing as minus EB cross B. Okay, V is a drift velocity you can consider, or you can consider the speed of the electron, and B is the magnetic field, and E is the electron charge. Mark this as equation number 1. This is for a single electron. But in this small element, there is a numerous number of electrons. So we need to find out what is the number of electrons present here. So for small element, number of electrons, it will be equals to Na into dl. Number of electrons per unit volume, so this is your volume, A into dl. Then if I want to calculate the force experienced by this dl element, force experienced by the element, that will be equal to, since the element is small, so I will be considering this is of magnetic force also will be small, dfm. Okay, so dfm will be force experienced by the number of electrons present here. So one electron is experiencing a force of Fm, so the total electrons will be experiencing a force of NaDl into F into M. Then NaDl I can write as Fm is equals to minus EV cross B. This is from equation number 1. Then after that, if I put E outside, so this will be NaDl into E. In bracket it will be V cross B. So this will be in the bracket. Then after that, if I break this NaDl into E is representing the charge present in this small element. So since the element is small, I can write that charge present in that small element will be dq. Then after that, this V is a speed, so I can consider as a distance divided by time. So distance, since the element is dl, so distance will be dl divided by dt cross B. Okay. Then after that, I will be putting this dt outside, so it will be dq by dt In bracket it will be dl cross B. Okay, now what is dq by dt? Dq by dt is nothing but current, because the rate of flow of charge, this is the rate of flow of charge, so this will be equals to current. So this will be dl cross B. Now if I consider this is the equation number 2, this is a force experienced by only this small element we need for the full wire. So for calculating for the full wire, what I'll be doing, I'll be integrating over this term. Now suppose if I do an integration over this, if I do an integration, total force experienced by the wire, that will be equals to Fm integration of minus I dl cross B. Okay, so dl cross B. So if I do integration over this, I will be a constant, B is also constant. Since dl will be, if I do integration, this will be changed to L. So it will be minus I L cross B. So this is the force experienced by the conductor when placed in a magnetic field. So this is a part of the derivation. If you have any doubt or any suggestion, you can leave it in the comments. Thank you.